Hey, good morning. Um, I always take the time to, when I'm not making um, reaction videos or commentary or whatever, so most of the time I just take a break, watch everybody else on YouTube and everything just to see what's going on in the community, specifically trucking. So, giving everybody else views and stuff like that because I like to support people channels and everything, whether we, agree or disagree. I'm always showing, support in any kind of way. So I was on this young man's channel and, truck driver getting started in his career, and he was with a mega carrier. So, and the things that goes along with a mega carrier, low pay, you're away from home a lot and everything. And he was saying that he was about to lose his wife and his kid. So he was just like, it wasn't worth it. OTR, specifically OTR, isn't worth it. So he left that company to go to another company where it was still a mega carrier, but it's more of a better situation because it's dedicated, regional. He get to come home on the weekend and get to spend time with his family. So um, I provided my commentary on what I think, because me getting started into this industry when my child was very, very young, we talking about like pre-K, toddler, all of that, whatever and everything, all, in that area or whatever. I wasn't trying to be on the road. I wanted to be present in my child's life. So I, backed off from, going OTR, and either I was doing local or I was, doing it like the whole yard jockey thing. And boy, he has some words for me. He gave it to me, called me everything but a child of God. Dusty, Dusty baby daddy, you a super trucker, all this and that. That's why you by yourself. You ain't got no woman. Your wife left you, etc., etc., etc. As much as I wanted to give him the dozens, but I feel like that, you know what, um, the man upstairs is putting me through a test. So, and I'm trying to walk a different light or whatever. I'm not trying to, go and respond to negativity and beef or anything like that. So, for now on, anybody come at me, I'm not going to try to respond with haste. I'm going to try to, be clever and give a, either words of affirmation or whatever, so we could both help each other. Because like what my mother always said, you kill them with kindness, right? So if he is watching, which I highly doubt it, but for anybody, especially men, because normally this is like men that's dealing with this or whatever. So men that are in this profession, and and I know we all heard this before. I'm about to lose my wife. OTR isn't worth it. Truck driving isn't worth it, or whatever and everything. Listen, the way women think, and this, disclaimer, not all women, most women, but, some people may agree with me. The way women operate and think, they are hardwired to be in survival mode. You know, it ain't like what the song says, ain't nothing going on but the rent. So she's not going to be struggling with you with a kid. She's not. She got her support system, you know, helping her, making an exit move. So it's not if she leaves, it's when she gonna leave. So for guys, you're married, in a relationship, baby mama, girlfriend, whatever and everything. Listen, I'm not telling you not to love your girl or love your wife or whatever and everything. I've seen guys even lose their wives after being with each other for like 20 plus years. Not putting the hex out there or whatever. I just want you to have the mentality that when things are not going the way that it's supposed to be going, your check is not checking, and she's struggling, listen, she's like what most women would like to say, and you hear this most of the time, I can do bad all by myself. So it's not the job, it's not trucking. She already had it in her mind that she was bouncing. There's nothing you could do about that. Like, it's unfortunately or whatever, she might not say it to you out front or whatever and everything, but if things ain't going the way that it's supposed to go or whatever, and you're in this job or whatever and everything, no matter how much of a good guy you are or whatever and everything, is listen, nobody is not struggle loving, especially her. Not when, you got 1,000 guys in her text, in her DMs, and all that and everything. That goes for women, young and old. So, once you have that mindset, knowing that you could lose your wife, your baby mother at any time or whatever and everything, you have to be okay with that. I mean, it's tough to swallow, but it is what it is. It's the world that we live in. And I'm not telling you something that I haven't been through because I've been through it. So I just want guys or whatever to be better, to not, what I'm saying, put yourself in a box or keep yourself from being the best that you could be for the sake of a relationship. Because listen, only time will tell in relationships. The test of a relationships goes through adversity all the time. So if she's not willing to go that route with you or whatever and everything, and it's becoming too much to bear, then you have to let her do what she's gonna do. There's nothing that you coming home to be there more or whatever and everything is not going to make it better, because you could come home and it still be the same thing or whatever, and now it's even worse because you're at home more and she's doing it right in front of you. So other than that, man, um just, what I'm saying, just like how she's preparing and she has an exit strategy. Always think a mile ahead. Always think a mile ahead. Never be too comfortable. Okay? But anyway, we're about to get up out of here. Get this day started. I thought I was going home, but it looks like I'll be working over the holiday. So if I don't get to hear from any from y'all just enjoy your 4th of July. Enjoy it safely if you're doing the fireworks or you're grilling outside. And make sure you stay hydrated because it is blazing hot out here. We don't need any heat casualties. And if you're driving, please pull over. If you're tired, please pull over, take a power nap, whatever you need to do. Don't be driving out here drowsy as hell and putting people's lives at risk. Anyway, y'all be good.